welcome, and you are now live with the very first episode of Sports with a Z. We're going to be talking about last week's and this week's big topics in sports, and we're just going to go through the list. So let's go. Number one. Last week was a very sad day for Laker Nation in all of Southern California when Lakers owner Jerry Buss passed away. Other NBA owners are going to have to step up their game. With the passing of Dr. Jerry Buss, that leaves a big hole in the entire league. So yes, I'm talking to you, Michael Jordan. I'm talking to you, Mark Cuban. I'm talking to you, Mikhail Prokhorov. Can never pronounce the name. Dr. Jerry Buss's success in the NBA will never be paralleled, but his innovation and his forward thinking should be something that all owners should aspire to, because without him, we wouldn't have the Laker girls. Now switching over to football, everybody has concerns with Manti Te'o's 40 time. As you know, Manti Te'o was the one with the imaginary girlfriend. I don't have much of an issue with his 40 time. Here, why don't we take a look and see him running. Okay, we're going to have to get back to that. Oh, I just heard he just crossed the 10-yard line. And we'll cut back as soon as he makes it to the 40. In other sports news this week, Danica Patrick made history by being the first woman to ever lead a lap at the Daytona 500. She held on to third place the majority of the race, but ended up dropping to 8th on the final lap. Let's go to our NASCAR correspondent expert to give us his take on her historical run.
If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I guess you're right. Let's go back to Manti Te'o's 40. In closing, I want to give my thoughts and opinion on this year's playoff run in the NBA. I believe the Lakers will make the playoffs. I believe Houston's going to maintain their hot streak, but Utah's going to be the team that drops out of 7th all the way down to 9th, and the Lakers will secure that 8th seed. Once they make it into the playoff, they'll make it a real interesting game when they win 2 out of the 6 games in the first round of the NBA playoffs. As far as the Eastern Conference is concerned, Miami's going to get upsetted by Indiana. I called it, I said it, it's going to happen. You watch. Okay, here we go. This is my favorite segment, which we're going to call 15 Seconds of Fame. Basically, I'm going to give you a bunch of games. You guess the winners and the point spread for each one. Whoever guesses the most correct, you get 15 seconds to talk about whatever you want. And this week's winner is... Thank you very much for watching Sports with a Z. Hope to catch you next time. And now your moment of dead brain cells for 10 seconds.
Con los terroristas.